Hello guys and welcome to Backyard Movie Box. It's Stephen here with Matty, and today we've got a little bit of a different video for you. I don't think we've got this in our sort of schedule of talks and videos and stuff. But today we are here to give you a list of five of the 5 movies that me and Matt are looking forward to seeing that are coming out in 2013, as you can tell by the picture. So Matt's going to start off in this video. He's going to read out his list of 5 movies that he's looking forward to seeing, and we're going to talk a bit about them, and I'm going to let him know if I've seen the trailers or I've heard about it coming out. And so yeah, go on Matt, fire away.
Alright then. Well, hello guys, I'm Matt, and this is my top 5 favourite films I'm looking forward to of 2013. Now, first of all, I just want to say that there are a ton of films that I'm looking forward to. So I'm just going to say some right now that aren't on the list. Well, they are on the list, but they're not on the top 5, but I am looking forward to them. And that's Trance, the new Danny Boyle film with James McAvoy and Rosie Dawson. I think that looks great. It looks very interesting. Also, Spring Breakers, the one with Selena Gomez, James Franco. I think that looks awesome. And very sexy. And the Upstream Colour, as well as Star Trek 2. So I'm ready to get on to my list. Number 5, I've got Pacific Rim. Have you heard of that, Steve?
I do, and I watched the trailer for that about 2 days ago. It looked actually quite good.
Yeah, I put this on number 5 because I am looking forward to it. I like Guillermo del Toro. He did Pan's Labyrinth. I was going to say Land's Labyrinth. I think it says. And it's a movie about monsters versus robots. The monsters land on Earth, and the humans create robots to destroy them. And the reason this is only on my top 5 is because I have a feeling that it could go kind of wrong, but I am looking forward to it because I don't understand how they're gonna just make a whole movie about monsters and robots fighting to the death.
Dude, they did it with Monsters vs Aliens, so they can do it with this.
Yeah, that was a kids show.
So they can do it with an adult film. Adults can make kid films. They can make it. Plus, also, quick question, because I know I said I've watched the trailer, but is Pacific Rim the one where there's massive Godzilla things, and then there's the massive robots which look like men, and they're about the same size as the dinosaur, and they fight in the sea and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So yeah, I put that number 5 because it looks really good, but the problem is that I don't understand how they're going to make a film about monsters versus robots, or a whole 2-hour long film, without kind of screwing it up and making it all Transformers-y, and that would just be terrible.
It would.
So anyway, number 4, I'm going to go with Kick-Ass 2, because I loved the first Kick-Ass. I thought it was really great. I thought it was really interesting, really good. I watched the movie first, and then I read the comic, and I prefer the movie a lot more to the comic. So I liked Nicolas Cage, great in it. Aaron Johnson was great. Chloe Grace Moretz, she was great in it. I just really liked it. I remember watching it quite often. It was one of my most viewed movies for a while. I showed all my friends and they all loved it. So I'm just really got high hopes for Kick-Ass 2, and the new trailer came out and we talked about it in the other vid. So I'm looking forward to it. What do you think about that, Steve?
Like I said, Kick-Ass 2, in our review trailer, I said a lot of good positive things about it, and some of the things I like, the looks of it, because it seemed pretty badass like the first one did when I watched it. Every time we mention the film Kick-Ass, it brings back a memory that Matt and our other friend told me about, this friend that we have who sort of jizzed himself over the film, and it was pretty funny, and I loved the Kick-Ass film, and I can't wait to watch this one.
Yeah. Number 3 is The World's End. Do you know that film, Steve?
Well, I've heard of it, but I've never seen a trailer for it advertised or anything.
There is no trailer out for it yet.
Okay, well,
it is Edgar Wright's new film with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It is the final movie to the Cornetto trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and now The World's End.
Yeah, I have heard of this. Yes, carry on.
So I'm definitely putting this onto my top 5 because I love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. They are up there on my favourite films of all time. I can watch them anytime. I've got them both on my iPad. I can just watch them any time of the day. I don't mind. every time I watch him, I laugh. I see something new every time. I always find it funny, and I'm just really looking forward to it. And the pictures for it are great. Like, it's got Martin Freeman, Sam Pegnan for us, the guy from Hot Fuzz, one of the twins. I can't remember his name though. And altogether, it just looks really good. It looks very different. It's about the whole world's end, about a pub crawl. It looks pretty different, and I'm very interested. What do you think about this, Stephen?
Well, so far from what I've heard of it, it's already going to be good, because if it's from the guy who directed Shaun of the Dead and everything and Hot Fuzz, I absolutely love those films. I want to get them on DVD so I can watch them again and again. But yeah, so far this film sounds really good. And I think that's actually a good choice. I might make that a number 6 on my list.
Alright then. And my number 2, I had to figure out which one I was looking most forward to, but I decided to make number 2 Iron Man 3. I am really looking forward to Iron Man 3. All the trailers for it look very good. I love the whole the guy who directed this one also directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which also had Robert Downey Jr. in, and that was really good, really funny. And this one just looks really epic, and lots of a whole dark turn for Tony Stark. I just think it looks really, really good. Action-packed, looks just really great.
Okay.
What about you? What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I loved it. As in, I loved it, like, as in, I'm not going to talk much about this because there's the next video. So, I'll let you go to your number 1.
Okay, let me just finish. Let me also say that in the trailer it looks really good, because at the end with Iron Man comes up from the lake, and then there's like loads of stuff that they say about the whole huge thing going on. What the hell am I on about? When all the Iron Men come out of the lake, and there's a ton of them, and it's against the Hulkbuster. I thought that was so cool. Anyway, my number 1 film, as you probably guessed, is The Man of Steel. I don't know, maybe it's because I like DC movies and I also like Superman, but I think that this film looks really, really good. Very, there's like, in the trailer they showed it, it's got like a more of a dark and gritty thing for it. And I know, I'm not really much of a fan of that, but if it works with Batman, I'm pretty sure it could work with Superman. But the trailer made it sound like the music for it's epic and everything, and apparently it's not all just dark and gritty thing. There is a lot of action in it, and I'm glad that they finally did that, because in Superman Returns, it was bad because there wasn't much action. It was just very boring. You just had Superman just staring at Lois Lane for ages. But no, the director said this is all action packed, and it's not just all like a dark and gritty film like Batman Begins. Like that. Oh no, I did like Batman Begins. It's directed by Zack Snyder, who did 300 and Watchmen. I enjoyed Watchmen. Not many people did, but I enjoyed it. And I reckon it'll be a really, really good film. It's on a lot of people's top 5 films looking forward to. And also, Christopher Nolan's working on it as well, who did the Dark Knight trilogy. So I reckon it's got a lot of people looking forward to it. It's got a lot to live up to. Maybe I shouldn't put it high up on my hopes, because it could fail badly. But I'm looking forward to it. What do you think, Steve?
To be honest, I know you're going to get angry with me, but I really disagree with this, as in, because, to be honest, I really didn't like the other Superman movies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm not a really big fan of Superman, to be honest, either. I'm a fan of DC. I love DC compared to Marvel and everything, but just Superman doesn't work for me. The movie looks good because of the trailer, fair enough. The trailer made me sort of think I'm going to go watch this film. I was probably going to anyway, but I just really don't think this is going to be the type of film I'm going to enjoy. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I really didn't enjoy or agree with people's opinions on the last ones. But it probably could be good. This one might turn out good, because you did say it was by the same guy who directed 300, and I loved that film. And Watchmen as well, I liked that pretty good. I don't understand why a lot of people gave that bad ratings, because it was a pretty decent film.
Yeah, I know. It's mainly because it was based off the graphic novel, and that was it didn't like. So yeah, that's my video. In the next video, it's Stephen Roberts' whole top 10. So bye.
Alright, yeah, so thank you for guys for watching this. Bye.